Hello, everybody from Super Metroid and Speed Gaming 2. Well, Speed Gaming aficionados, how are you doing today? We are in for a classic, actually, matchup, Toasty versus Whewty. And joining me on commentary today is the ever-legendary Palmy.
Hello there. I did not know that I was legendary. Thank you.
Now you are. You're welcome. I gave you that, and now you're rolling with it. I'm just kidding. How are you doing today?
Forever. I'm doing fantastic. I'm excited for a classic race, as you said, between Toasty and Whewty. I'm always excited to see this matchup.
Yeah, obviously I know these two fairly well. I had no choice because they're part of the community. I'm just kidding. They're really awesome people, really nice. The race has already begun, and we shall see it right about meow. Now we're not picking favorites here, correct, Palmy?
I don't ever pick favorites.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because you're my favorite. Ew.
Aw, Sephi, you've always been my favorite, man. You will always be the favorite, the fan favorite, the everlasting. The man, the meme, the legend.
But yeah, we've already had our first match, or actually first few couple matches, being last night.
That's right.
And I believe these two seeds are actually the ones right next to each other on the board, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you were correct. They were actually really similar in time when I gave them the last checkup. So they're, I believe, again, someone can correct me if I'm wrong here, but it looks like on different sites, they're usually within about 1 to 2 minutes from each other in PBs. So very much looking forward to this.
That's going to be great. It turned out, I mean, I always see them in each other's chats and everything, and very supportive of other SM runners, obviously of each other, and as I mentioned before, really friendly people. But now is not the time to be friendly. They gotta go all out.
And other times they're just friends, but this time they're enemies. Good enemies, though. The handshakey, will fight evenly kind of enemy.
Yeah, they'll handshake you before, of course, having to fight you and conquer you.
The best kind. Almost feels like Whewty left Toasty a little banana peel on those on some of those jumps there. Oh boy.
Yeah, that stairs room. I mean, it's unfortunate that every Super Metroid run has to start off with series, because it can be reset central when starting off if you're not given the good Steam RNG and such.
Indeed.
But yeah, the category is 100% item collection. So pretty much the objective here is to collect all 100% items, of course, and blow up the planet as fast as possible. First one to do so wins the match.
It's not about destroying Mother Brain anymore. It's just who's going to blow up the planet the fastest. That's the real goal. It's the best goal.
Yeah,
that's how more legendary can you get?
That's all Samus does in these Super Metroid races. Just kind of takes the items to go, orders takeout, and leaves it to dust. This planet called, well, I can't even pronounce it because it's too tough.
The Bebedebes.
Yeah, the Bebes. Mm-hmm.
The Bebes. Samus, the ultimate interplanetary social distance enforcer. Blows up the planet. That's in true COVID fashion, enforcing social distancing on a legendary scale, and I love it.
I mean, you don't want to get touched in this game at all.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't even really know many games where you do want to get touched or be in any proximate area of any enemy. You risk
Exactly.
dying.
Save for spikes. Spikes aren't, you know, anything of touchy importance. Well, technically they are, so I guess you shouldn't touch spikes, but Samus has a suit. She'll be okay, but it's enemies whole. You don't want them to touch the suit because they're the infected. So she's simply just wiping out the Rona. I love it.
Yeah, the only time you should be touching spikes is if your dog is named Spike, or someone's dog is named Spike and they're friendly.
Or even your
But
plush doll.
the
If you
spikes
your
we're
plush
gonna be
doll
seeing
Spike.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, continue. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I was just gonna mention that these two, of course, showing a clean ledge grab climb, aka the Behemoth climb.
Yeah, I was gonna say they are staying right on each other's tails. Fantastic ledge grabs, good climb, both of them. Staying right on the dot. Loving it. That nice, almost barely 450 into about VT. Always loving it.
Yeah, sub 5s are definitely what we were looking for. And again, there's not going to be a lot of variance really, other than just the strats that they opt to go for. No route variance either. They're both going to go also pick up an early grapple, and going to have to meet up with our Tinder mascot, Crocomire, fairly early.
Cookemeyer, I gotta love him. Makes the best Zebezium meals, but unfortunately he too needs to be enforced with social distancing. It's time to go home. But shout out to him because he does take good laws.
Oh,
that
cool.
They did. That they did. I was gonna say, at least the one thing that I can love about Crocomire is he at least is the most sanitary to everyone else on this planet, because he at least takes a lava bath.
Yeah, I'm kind of due for one of those. Now, what's your favorite item, Pommy? What do you like? Chat as well can answer if they want.
Croc did nothing wrong. My favorite item, actually, and this might come as a surprise, but it's actually the trash tanks. It's the reserve tank, believe it or not.
Oh, really? And why is that? Any, childhood memories, or is it just because the color?
Well, A, the color, but B, it is tied to some memories, because fun fact is that was how I learned how to do the lava dive, was using the reserve tank method by taking some damage and then engaging your reserve tanks on the upper right side Namahe.
Oh yeah, I like that a lot. That's when there's like, you pause like midair as the reserve tank goes off and refills your energy, right?
Yep, gives you those iframes so you can get that jump off the Namahe and get up top. So that's why it's a favorite. Is it's the first way I'd ever learned to do a lava dive.
No, yeah, that's really, I am a huge advocate for that, because it's really beginner friendly and you feel so swagalicious. Is that a word anymore? I don't know if it ever was a word, but
it's 2020. Everything works.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a beautiful usage of the reserve. Oh, Whewty, he nailed the reverse mock ball, but I don't know. I guess the floor said no.
Yeah, the floor said no. It doesn't look like his momentum was good enough to keep up. That just synced them right back up again to where Whewty was having a very ever slight lead, but he was able to gain that. Toasty was able to gain that back. Loving some of the items in chat there. Cheeseburgers, I can see cheeseburgers. Power bombs are pretty OP. Speed booster, I can get behind speed booster. And screw attack, I can get behind screw attack as well. But no spacer.
Yeah.
Just no spacer.
I like screw attack's symbol, that emblem.
Ah, yeah.
Signature.
It's got that. It's got that at the very end of the game too. The short and sweet symbol that they just simply copy pasted over from the screw attack.
A nice up and 2 for Whewty. I guess Toasty will have a slight minimal route divergence. He actually chose to pick up the charge missiles on his first visit to Pink Brinstar.
Yeah, I was going to say that's an interesting decision.
Normally that's a
that's a return pickup.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I mean, it could be, you know, muscle memory, or also, I don't know. I've forgotten those missiles before. I'm gonna put that out there. I've forgotten them both times because I said, "Oh, I'm doing hundo. I gotta skip these." I'm like, "Well, I picked these up earlier because I do any percent, you know, on the regular. No need to check this at all, even though it's right in front of me."
Yeah, they're one of the easiest missiles to pack, and myself, I've also easily forgotten them on a handful of runs.
Whewty is doing fairly good here. Toasty will be, you know, we'll be picking up probably, you know, this item. It just counts towards your percentage. It's of no real usage.
Absolutely. It's just like showing off that fancy new toy you get as a kid, you know? It's just like, look, Mom, it's wide now. That's great, honey. There's nothing special.
It's
those darn kids.
Yep, they say the darndest things. That's why they made a show about them being darn.
Yep.
Classic.
It's like Spacer gives you more damage? Nah, son. It's A, negligible, and B, it's just to make it look cooler. That was the real reason there's a Spacer Beam. Plasma Beam is your actual damage. Spacer Beam was just for, you know, cool points.
Yeah, but I agree. Now Whewty is entering Kraid. Toasty following right behind. I'm gonna see the Kraid quick kill, which consists of honestly just stuffing Kraid with as much missiles as you can. Either 3 supers, 4 supers, or 3 supers and a missile, or 4 supers total.
That's right. We're just feeding him his greens, you know. The only way we need to stifle the COVID for Kraid here is we just need to give him his greens and let him go back to bed. And 2 Kraid quick feeds,
Yeah.
cough cough later, and Kraid's back to bed. I love it.
Oh, great. Just go back to sleep now, please.
Like, shoo. The winter is almost here. It's time to hibernate. No tears, only dreams now. Still proving guilty.
I do like that they're greens that you feed Kraid, you know?
Oh yeah. What kind of greens do you think they would be? What kind of greens do you think Kraid would like?
Supers give me that broccoli, you know.
Broccoli vibes?
Yeah, because the supers don't come off as leafy, you know. They come they're like raw, you know, just raw broccoli. That's what I think of.
You can get behind that. I think like it feels to me like someone stuffed like, you know, a large Brussels sprout in like the top of a can, and they couldn't get it all the way in, and so they're just like, well, this is a weapon now.
That's actually how parents fed kids back in '94. Kraid quick style. It was the kid quick. Obviously it wasn't kill, but you know, it's just a name for fun.
Kraid quick feed, of course.
Yeah.
Back in my day. Back when we were babies, they had to feed little old antinomy, of course.
Hashtag just 90s. Just 90s kids things.
Yeah, 90s kids things. Kids today will never know the joys of getting a super Brussels spout to the face. Great quick fill. I like that, Dr. McStreamy.
Yeah, that's good. From here, they're not gonna pick up all the items. I mean, I think the only areas that you pick up everything on the first go is Wreck Ship and Meridia and Lower Norfair. They will be coming back to Norfair and finishing up on their way to Lower Norfair. Just the final 2 items. But for the most part, they're going to be cleaning out everything else that is up here in Upper Norfair.
Ooh, wow, Toasty opting more for the damage rather than the killing the enemies there. I can get behind that because that'll save him a little bit of time rather than to take a moment or two to use some shots to get through. Staying right on Whewty's tail, I love it. He must really know his opponent really well, like you said.
He does, in so many ways. I even caught a couple of a little bit of the trash talk prior to the race. I think I'm not one to spread rumors, but I think Toasty said something vulgar like "good luck, have fun" to Whewty, and I thought it was a little too spicy. I just wanted to let you in, for content.
Those boys need to learn to keep it rated G. Goodness, you don't wish them to have fun yet. You just nod and say, Metroid. And then you just go on your way. Kids these days, I tell you, Seth.
Yeah. I surely wasn't raised with these manners. I was well behaved.
Yeah, I think we both were just sitting down quietly eating our green super sprouts. Oh, you never threw a fuss.
No. Those childhood memories, they come back hard.
Oh yeah, man.
All right. I don't know if I would really count Spazer as a beam, because someone did make mention earlier that Spazer doesn't actually read the word beam when you pick it up. So it's kind of just a thing, like I said before.
Exactly.
But it just exists to hang up on your fridge,
Yeah, it's just for that. It's like that arts and crafts project you did when you were 6 and you were so proud of it and your parents hanging up on the fridge, and then slowly one day it just gets packed into a box. It's just how it goes. That's Spazer. We liked it one day and then we're just gonna go put it back in that box.
Yeah, and you'll see these runners unequip it later. Most likely, because they might try to go for a different kill on Fantoon. Right now, Whewty just entered Croc. Not like physically, but just.
Yeah, Croc didn't need a meal. He just wanted to visit the room. Of course. But the only meal he is getting is a meal of pink beans and a couple of green Brussels supers. The best kind.
Yeah, you gotta get the vegetables out of the way first, and then the main course is that wave beam.
Yeah, that wave beam is the real meal here.
It's it actually is a lot simpler to just shoot charge shots into Crocodile's mouth, because a charge shot will have him step back twice. The only annoying thing about it is that hitbox on Crocodile's mouth tongue thing sometimes will not connect. There's the spike suit that obviously chat was asking for.
Look at that. He just keeps the pose, doesn't even move. He knows what he's got. But didn't open a door so he couldn't go all the way. Oh, what?
Yeah, there it is.
That's cool.
So
That's something I don't think I've personally seen before.
Good old Toasty.
All right.
You can learn a thing or two from these runners.
Huh. That's actually pretty clever, because when you do make that spike suit, for those who don't know, when you get that spike suit, you end up finishing your initial shine spark, but you still have one charged. So I thought that's actually pretty clever usage for that, is you just continue your first initial spark to the left, and then you'll still have your kept spike suit, and then you can just use that straight right after. Now that's a clever usage.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, Whewty was gonna go for the Indiana Jones, but I think he might have that jump was too much. Toasty hitting Whewty with the best mock bomb in the game, and now they're synced up. Toasty made up a lot of time.
Yeah, he did. Because Whewty lost a lot of time. Toasty very much capitalized it, and now we get semi-synced runners, and I love it. And Toasty just showing us what he's all about with those sparks. Loving it.
Yeah, I mean, first they were showing off all the supers. I started to understand why it was called Super Metroid. I didn't know it was called Sparker Metroid.
Shine Sparker Troid? Pfft. People forget that name. These children these days. I'm telling you what, Zeffy. They forget.
The working title. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Totally true story. That's what they changed the name from. Was Super Spark Troid, and they're like, no, that's too cool. The public couldn't handle it. They wanted to wait back until 2020 to let people remember the name.
Yeah, it's like that Fort Minor song. Remember the name.
Yes.
So it was really important that they... Oh. Good. Okay, no one fell. Really important that they refilled right before exiting that whole croc section, because this wrecked ship segment that's coming up does get a little dangerous, and there's a couple of sparks that the runners will go for that will also drain their energy. And I don't know, energy's just... This is really the point where the game gets really dangerous in the 100% category. After that, they will be in the clear.
Yeah, because once you initially get past this little area, and then you get past the ghost, it's smooth sailing from here. From that point forward, it's just routing and movement. So wreck ship is definitely at this point the most dangerous section in the game. Ooh, loving the sparks there. And goodbye, Spazer.
You love to see it. Yes. I was talking about the sparks, but yeah, I hit Spazer too.
Those sparks are gorgeous.
Ooh, Whewty with that down grab, red tower.
I just blinked and I missed that. Holy cow! Wow, Whewty. I gotta admit, this is one of the more entertaining races I've seen in quite a while because they're just trading blows. I love it.
Yeah, seriously. I know that these two haven't done a lot of 100%. So I will say that their 100% time will not really point to anything, in reference to their any percent time. But
Mhm.
still, obviously, they're going to be putting up a really good show.
I agree.
It's because they know that you're watching.
Oh, Sephi, it's because you're watching. I'm just a voice. You're actually the heart and soul of our community. Everyone knows that.
I didn't. Wow. Wow. Now I know. Feels.
He's the glue that keeps the entire Super Metroid team together, and he doesn't even know.
I guess my ignorance is kind of bliss in that regard. That's how I keep humble.
So always stay humble. And I gotta agree with Dr. McStreamy here in chat. Whewty with the perfect starting now. Like Whewty is now pulling back out all of his stops. Like, ugh. This is what we come to watch, everyone, is these kinds of matchups. When they know each other's skill just to a fine tee and they know exactly what they need to do.
I guess I will say the reason for that, well, because after the Crocomire section, as you're heading over to Wreck Ship again, everything kind of becomes any percent old route. And Whewty does have a 46 in that route. So the strats will be pretty much about the same, which will give Whewty the advantage in that. But obviously Toasty is just keeping up there.
Also noted, Whewty unfortunately got Notion Fly, so sad. But at least they're synced up, which is entertaining for us. So. So, here's a good question for you. What is your favorite strat in Hundo?
Oh, there's so many good ones. Let me pull out the old Super Metroid 100% Encyclopedia Stratopedia book that I have. And I will actually say I have newfound appreciation for a spiky death room. No, sorry, the electric death room. There's
yes.
There's a little, I don't know, it's like a turnaround up Kago that you do. I don't know, it's kind of tricky. I can't get it. And I think that's exactly why I love it. I'll point it out when we get there. But
And
yeah, which one would you say?
Missing the X Factor. If it was me, favorite strat in Hundo, I have, like you said, there's quite a good number of them. Oh boy. I actually had a couple on mine, but I got to thinking of some other good ones. Oh man.
Gets overwhelming for sure. Toasty is gonna try to clean up Fantoon here. Whewty with the woot, there it is on Fantoon. Already done. Oh no, Toasty missed that super.
I believe that's a 4-round. 2 missed X Factors. That's gotta hurt. Yeah, Whewty just sniping that lead right out of there.
Yeah. Of course, it is unfortunate to have these types of boss fights, but the race is still not over, and 100% is really dependent on a lot of optimal movement in rooms. So don't watch just yet, because I know I haven't. That
Yeah,
can't
don't
count.
tune out
Can only
now.
count one. Oh, those work robots. Do you like work robots?
I do.
Huh.
I've,
What is it that you
I've,
like about them?
I like that they're slow. Because
That's okay.
I can't imagine a terrifyingly fast, like ridiculously fast robot. That would give me nightmares. So I'm just glad that they're slow, because if they were ridiculously fast in their walking, I would be remotely terrified.
Oh,
Appreciating
Whewty
the
has
small things.
a really safe spiky death room. And yeah, I only asked because these work robots, it's foreshadowing what's to come after the attic on the right.
Oh, yeah. You thought one or two was bad? Try a whole room full of them. I feel like sloths are fast.
Yeah, see, that's how you know. I mean, for me, that's how I kind of categorize the work robots as sloths, and we all know that's a sin.
Those those robots will make my 100% time look fast.
I, thankfully, both Whewty and Toasty have picked up the wreck ship E-Tank. So at this point, that it should be smooth sailing, like you said, because it is a wrecked ship. Um, well, just the ship, you know. But there's really no other way of dying. There's still some soft locks, potentially, or they could accidentally not forget an item, but miss an item and have to pick it up like on return. I guess I just kind of have in mind the crumble block double missile pickup over at Back Gauntlet.
Ah, right. Yeah, I was watching that multiple attempt Kago by Whewty. That's definitely going to give Toasty a little bit of extra time. Not a lot, but at least a little, because every failed Kago is a little fun. Meeting up with that good old high five there.
Such sportsmanship, I swear.
They
All
can
this,
be going cutthroat, but you're right, man. That sportsmanship, that's what you gotta love.
I guess he's just gonna go for. Yeah, Toasty's no pushover. He's just gonna push back. Just put all the robots in their place.
I mean, he's got missiles. That's the one thing I love about Hundos. You just got all those missiles. And speaking of missiles, Whewty getting that one I almost always forget. That is just such an easy one to forget. In fact, in my opinion, that's one of the easiest ones to forget, because you get the one in the ceiling. That's, you know, that's one everyone goes for. But that one in the floor, that's one that is just, you never ever really come across by it in any other category ever.
Yeah, and randomizers. These are some of the what I would say are really slow checks.
Agreed. Even in randomizer, since most of the settings, most of the time, unless you're going, you know, full Desti rando, it's usually major minor split. So even then, it's very seldom anyone ever goes for them, unless of course you're really dying on some supers or on some power bombs. Oh, look,
Good
my
old-
other favorite section of the game.
Uh, it's gonna be the last work robots to deal with. And bowling tourists are just walking down the aisle. Not like because bowling tourists is getting married, but because bowling.
Yeah, walking down the lanes. The game within a game, they say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you could say that both runners are married to the game.
This is true. This is very true. It's like that poor Torzo was like, all right, it's time for my bowling attempt to knock some of these pins and just watch him clear a room, and he was so excited. Then he got halfway where he needed to be, and it's like, ah, that's right. This is Samus's game, not mine. Hashtag where's Torzo's game? Oh, missing that peeb. Toasty.
Yeah. Just a bit early, but it's fine. It's not a big deal.
That is indeed correct. There's plenty of time to make up for.
Coming up next is going to be a revisit to Brinstar after picking up these items and criteria, and we're going to see a really good trick right around here.
Would it be wrong to say that it's one of the best crowd favorite tricks of all time? Is this upcoming up trick?
Yes. I can for sure say that when I first saw this, I was just in awe, because you're gonna see it right now. Whewty's gonna set up in a specific position. He's gonna open the door by angling down. He's already opened the door to the left that he needs to spark through, and yeah, it just sets up for the longest spark in the game. That reach around shot is just a beautiful, unhinged strat. This Whewty is showing just immaculate gameplay.
It's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Just that simple. Sorry, what is that called? That's a great question. If there's an official name, I can't remember it.
Yeah, no, for what Toasty, he's setting it up too right now. I just gotta get in that position, the reach around shot, and he's gonna, yeah, I think he got it. We can't hear the audio because we have Whewty's audio, but I'm pretty sure Toasty can hear.
And he got it. Oh, so beautiful. Basu.
Right, here comes the visit. Oh, pink door open for Whewty. Just checking in there.
Just opening up. Just wanted to, make sure there's nothing surprising in that room. They just wanted to leave.
Thankfully, Whewty did not miss any of these back gauntlet missiles. It's safe. Toasty also played it really safe. It's better to miss out on like 4 seconds than on an entire 50 seconds having to come back around at the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
We see the pink door open for Toasty. Oh, neglected. That's
The door was shut.
Now, Palmy, how do you really feel about the animals?
How do I really feel about the animals?
Yep.
Here's my theory. All right. They taught us stuff. So this goes to show they're no slouch. They also got into the rooms. They were there. If they got into the one room, I'm pretty sure they can get out of it with the skills they were able to teach us. So the animals are smart, they're creative, they know exactly what they need. So Samus doesn't need to go over there and go rescue them. They can save themselves. In fact, in some ways, they're almost better than Samus. So Samus just needs to save the frames, and the animals will take care of their best.
I like that. I do. I never heard anything remotely so prolific. Palmy, how do you do it? Please.
Just charity event. And drink lots of water and social distance. There you go. That's the secret.
No need to Mission Impossible for Whewty. Toasty almost wanted to pay a visit to the Decora. That sounds kind of like the Decora. It's like talking about, you know, Korra on Netflix.
Oh yeah. Although to be completely honest with you, when I hear Decora, I don't know why, but maybe it's because there's a slightly similar named villain in the Frieza saga of Dragon Ball Z. So every time I hear Decora, my mind goes back to Dragon Ball. I don't know. It's a curse.
It's just the connections that you make, you know.
Absolutely.
Oh
no. Whewty.
There it is. Man, always with the woot. There it is. This does
all
not
that
put
time
Toasty in the lead, though. Yeah.
I don't believe it does, but man, Toasty just got a lot of time from those missed attempts.
Correct, because Toasty's right now going to head up to pick up the Wavegate E-Tank, which Whewty has already collected on his way to Waterway.
That's right.
And there's the missile pickup, the charge missile pickup that Toasty had already done earlier. And yeah, thank you for shouting them out. Toasty toasts. That's I just kind of showing, you know, that what Toasty does on a regular day, he toasts. And Whewty Goldberg.
Maybe you'll appreciate this one, Sephi, but I guess that would mean all the other opponents must be bred, because with Toasty Toast, they're just toast. I didn't set that joke right, but that's okay.
Hey, no, I get what you mean. It's that there's no competition for Toasty. I got you. Honestly, again, Toasty's just one room behind Whewty, maybe even less, depending on the size of the room, of course.
Yeah, I think they Toasty closed that gap to about maybe 12, 13 seconds, maybe.
If Whewty gets this, I was about to say, if Whewty gets this, Blockbuster comes out of bankruptcy. Maybe we'll see Toasty go ahead and pull off that feat.
He'll either bring Blockbuster out of, you know, bankruptcy, or he'll just go get a very nice helping of baguettes and French bread to toast specifically.
All right, and now here we are diving deep into Meridia. Yeah, this is one of the more, you'd be surprised how much time you lose on just all the Oh no! Please, Whewty, you got this. Stutter 3. There it is. I keep saying. I swear. I think subconsciously my brain just goes, "Woot!" There it is. Like every single time he nails a strat, and that's why I follow him, as everyone else should too. Toasty as well.
Indeed. Because when he makes those nice recoveries, you just have to go, Whewty. I'm losing my sanity.
I mean, it's Super Metroid. What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? Oh, the super to the ground. Poor Toasty.
Yeah, Toasty just said, heck that floor in particular. That tile.
Yeah, the heck with that tile. That tile was looking a little out of shape. Needed some reminder that COVID's still a thing.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting because, yeah, Toasty just made up all that time, and we might be synced up real soon. Again, as I said, in Meridia, especially Hundo, all these just minor mistakes just all accumulate.
They really do. Oh, like that.
And yeah, Woody's just showing that social distancing. Like, Toasty's trying to catch up. Woody's like, no. Go find your own.
6 feet.
Oh, that's 6 bars. What?
That's
it. Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Just orchestration right here. Toasty, I swear, we're watching the same person right here, right meow.
Right meow. It's just a little bit of echoing delay from the same runner. We fooled the crowd, Sephi. We finally let them in on the secret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just had to, do the big reveal.
It's Woosty. There is no Toasty or Whewty. We had to separate those names. The real fact is you're just watching a cloned run of Woosty right here. The newest legend in Super Metroid speedrunning.
Toasty just pulled ahead.
Oh my gosh. This is intense. Like I want to commentate, but this is just taking my breath away because they are fighting for that lead.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop commentating and just chat. You're on your own. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just kidding. No, I have to do my, civic duty.
Our job. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Toasty with that ever slight pull ahead.
Yeah, they both still have Spazzer on. I wonder if they're going to unequip it for body. Not that they need to, because at least 10 supers will be enough to make quick work of and microwave that little noodle. I mean, not actually microwave it because they don't have that X-ray or plasma.
But give him a nice spazer to the face. Yeah, they got plenty of ammo. They are stacked, so...
Just pow, right in the kisser. Oh, there it is. Whewty actually did take the time to unequip. Landed 2, I believe. I heard 2 other, whatever X particles make whenever they miss.
Ooh.
Okay.
And Whewty losing some shots and some supers to that. So I think Toasty finally just pulled ahead. Just ever so slightly pulled ahead though. Now will we get a full halfie? Oh, that's gonna be a no.
Oh, those little boogers. What are they? They're like...
I just call them worms. I don't remember their official name, sadly.
Yeah, worms. I think that... If only that's what they were called, officially.
If only the simplicity of worms. Man, Toasty just taking that lead. Loving it. Boogers. That could be a fitting name.
Legit though, Toasty is ahead because he already picked up the Batuni tank. Whewty has yet to pick that up. He's gonna pick it up maybe second go around or third go around as he's exiting Meridia.
I would assume he'd get it as he's exiting Meridia.
Yeah, that's what I go for.
Or at least, yeah.
See, you and me, same page, Palmy.
Eye to eye. That's why I was so happy to see that you were my commentator. I didn't know who that interesting name was until I realized, oh my goodness, it's sent into me. I'm in good hands. I had no worries going into this.
Ooh, good save. Ooh. Nice job.
Wow.
He's gonna go for old traditional. Well, I mean, speedrunner traditional. Toasty went for casual traditional. Showing us that Easter egg of just cooking up some shrimp. A la grapple style.
And
Now
getting
it
an
went-
A on the right side and B low to the ground, so that's doubly cool.
Gotta love that space jump. So, that's my favorite item. That's an item that should account for like 99% of all the items.
I can see it. I can definitely see it. The ease of traversal when you have that kind of invalidates normal jumps anymore. You just need the occasional normal jump just to start a space jump. It's nice and interesting to see how Toasty's late game has really just brought his run together.
Yeah, that familiarity with the with randomizers, because randomizers will have you go check pretty much 100% items, of course, the locations. So he's going to be more in tune with strats and even backups. And Whewty is a dedicated any percent runner, really good at it as well. So he's a little bit out of his comfort zone, but of course it makes for a great matchup against Toasty.
It really does. That's why if I ever hear someone say randomizer doesn't help build skill, I say, nah, it definitely builds skill, because you have to know a lot about the game in order to run randomizer well. So that's your lesson today, children. Randomizer does indeed build skill. I'd sing, but I don't want to bleed out of everyone's ears.
It's a wake-up call. Oh, Toasty wanted to... I think he wanted to crystal flash clip over to Shack Tool. As long as the whatever, I mean, they could be like an 8-second time loss.
Whewty!
Whewty!
Just gave it right back.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Was it, okay, Whewty with the disrespect.
Toasty just gave him some free time, and Whewty was just like, nah, I'm gonna kill Shaq and give it right back. Sorry about that. That's friendship.
Whewty just did, like, he just styled on pretty much everyone. He made me do some weird thing with my voice. You freaked out as well. Chat was caught off guard. He's pretty much saying that he can beat Toasty with that time loss. And yeah, Hex Shack Tool is all that in that one message, that one super to the face or whatever orifice that Shack Tool happens to have. He sent that message. Whewty, I have some questions for you after this one.
The man needs to go rewatch Glenn Ross, because he's got some brass ones. I'll tell you that. It's pretty impressive.
Imagine if it did come down to that Shack Tool kill. Just, I can honestly say he would say it's worth it. Seriously.
Killing Shack Tool is the equivalent of dropping like 5 mirrors with salt on them. Just absolute. You've just ruined your luck for the whole run.
Oh, that's not even a commentator's curse. That's just a runner's self curse.
That's a fact. That's a runner fact.
Oh, thank goodness Whewty had that one super too to continue, because otherwise, yeah, that's another way to lose a run, is not having supers for whatever reason to make it over to Plasma Spark Room.
Yeah, Whewty ended up using a good chunk of his ammo to kill Dragon, which I didn't think either of us really caught notice of until now, because Whewty's ammo's looking a little thin for Hundo. Especially his supers. No supers is a dangerous place to be.
Right, and for sure. He's gonna be fine though, because on the way out he will pick up a super pack in Aqueduct.
Yes, that is correct.
So that's if he chooses to not farm at all. That's a interesting place to moonfall there, Toasty. I like it.
I like it.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah, a little
really
bit of Cat Alley.
Yeah. It really could have come down to that, imagine if he used his only super on Shack Tool.
Oh, if he used his only super on Shacky, that'd be quite a bum of a day, but thankfully he didn't. But boy, I can imagine. Toasty's got 5 supers, so at least he's got a little bit of breathing room, but not much. Yeah, to go off of what Rasu in chat was saying here, Toasty's movement has just gotten crisp for his late game. Like, he's probably thinking about all of his small mistakes and they're adding up again. Knowing your opponent, that's that mind game right there. So he's probably really stepping it up a notch to make sure he gets through. Because as you see on the top of your screen, it is a 2,250 prize pool. So getting up in that top is kind of nice.
2,250 prize pool.
Oh yeah. And if memory serves, that is distributed against the top 8. Someone who's more mod can correct me on that one. Nyx gets distributed in a fairly good fashion as well. Maximum crispiness.
That is correct. Toasty is gonna nope out of Meridia because he's done playing in the kiddie pool. It's time to play in the big adult pool, but the pool is full of lava in Lower North Shore.
It's like you're going from the kiddie pool to the jacuzzi, except the jacuzzi is set to like 3,000 degrees.
Yeah. I mean, how else is he gonna stay toasty, you know? I think Toasty's kind of like it kind of downplays how hot his movement is. It's how he keeps humble himself. All right. Whewty's on his way out.
Yeah, I'll say Toasty is really making up some good gains here. Toasty is just running away with it now. Gotta love it. I still think Whewty has a chance to come back, because I think getting back in the lower Norfair, Toasty may have some struggles. So there's still some free time to be saved.
Yeah, this there's still anything can happen. Crumble blocks in lower Norfair. There's two sections where you could lose up to like 40 to 50 seconds if you miss it. Baby skip. It's also another factor, depending if Toasty were to not get it and Whewty were. Although Toasty is really far ahead.
Yeah, he's pulled several room lengths ahead. I'd easily say he's somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 seconds to even a minute ahead, potentially. Possibilities are endless.
I mean, obviously, we want them to nail all the Strats in the world ever and not miss any of them, because these are fantastic Super Metroid runners.
Yeah, our Super Spark runners. They're doing fantastic. Ooh, the clean divas from Toasty. The swag.
I can savor that one, Toasty. Vanilla.
Fine Italian spice of vanilla.
Yeah, fine vanilla Italian spice. All right, let's get those. Let's dip those toes now, Toasty, into this little orange tang. Get ready to enter the dragon. Do you get it? Because that mouth and Bruce Lee had something to do with that elevator, probably.
The Bruce Lee evader. I like it. Toasty is splicing. Well, like he's splicing together all of his runs in his head, and he's just splicing together in his mind of all the good things he can do, and he's just weaving it together, making it look good.
Toasty in the lavatory. Shoutouts to Christofalo for that name, by the way.
That is a new name. I like it.
Yeah, because you flushed.
You flushed the toilet.
You flushed. No, the run. I'm just kidding. Yeah, the toilet.
There's even a little S-bend there too, when life imitates art. All right, Toasty, please don't miss the missiles. That's a painful one. Bingy boingy.
Hi, take a breather.
I will say Whewty has really stepped up his game too, because he is not too far behind now. He has made up some time. I don't know if he's left any items behind, but I think he's made up some good time with some good movement.
Toasty over here chilling with Gordon Torizo, trying to set him up on the very rare, elusive left side GT. Toasty,
that's not one you see.
Yeah, he had a Hyper Metroid Golden Torizo there.
That's a throwback.
Get under him. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Just GT gets a little impatient.
He has jerky legs when you try to tickle his feet. That's the rumor I've heard.
Yeah. I like getting tickled. Do you like getting tickled? I know some people just cannot stand it.
kind of depends on the day. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll laugh and be in stitches and tears, and then I'm just like, haha, okay, it's your turn.
I always liked a good little tickle session. Just playing around, palling around, and just rolling around like Samus does in Morph Ball mode.
When all the fun games are over, you suddenly just morph ball on the ground, ready to attack your siblings or your cousin. Be like, all right, you tickled me long enough. It's time for time to get super.
Whewty playing extra safe, because yeah, if you spin jump and you screw attack there, I guess you literally screw yourself there. You could fall down and you'd have to go around, backtrack a little bit, so better off that way.
Yeah, I don't know what Toasty was doing there, but he seemed to come out of it.
Yeah, Toasty's fine. He's fine. Relax. He knows what he's doing. He's over here picking up the power bombs of power.
Yeah, I'd say he's in his element and he's feeling quite toasty.
I applaud that one. Yes, I like it. Right.
Yes, indeed. Full of dad jokes. I love it.
Whewty could potentially make up some time here, because Toasty is going for the supers on those ninja pirates. Sorry, I was singing to myself that everybody was kung fu fighting. Anyway, depending on this strat. There you go.
Ooh, the sparks. Man, that's a stark contrast. Rather than using beams or missiles, going for those sparks, Whewty is pulling out as many stops as he can to make up some time. He has no idea that he is, but he sure is really coming back with it. Looking a little thin on the super, so he's going to have to do some fun beam shenanigans to start.
Yeah, for Ridley, it really just takes 20 charged plasma ice wave shots. So no real need to have to bust out the super broccoli vegetable asparagus. These frozen TV dinners will do just fine. Oh, Whewty's just having a killer. Woo, Ridley. Yes.
Woo! That was sharp. Whewty is clawing at the bit. He wants that lead back so bad. He really must know that he has made quite a few errors in the run, and so now he's pulling out all of his stops and going for absolute clean. Ooh.
So a few more items left in Lower Norfolk to pick up still. After that, they got to clean up the remainder of Upper Norfolk. It's actually like 3 items there still.
Yep, clean up Upper Norfolk. Ooh.
Nice speedball.
Loving the swag stats.
Yeah, we'll see if Whewty can make up a lot of time here.
I think he can. Here's my prediction, Teffy. I'm thinking when we see G4, we're going to see a synced run. I'm calling my shots. We're going to see him back-to-back synced.
Quote him on
Quote
it.
Me.
Synced run at G4. Oh, those Oh, Whewty. I love seeing those ledge grabs.
Clean. And Toasty kind of losing a little bit of his sharp edge there, taking a slightly slower time up some of these areas and dropping down. So, Woody's definitely got, if Woody can keep his focus, I think he's got a fantastic shot at getting some time back.
Yeah, Whewty must be determined. He must really not want to sing on Twitch Sings if he loses. But I want to hear, him sing.
If only that was an actual
Don't Stop Me
condition.
Now. Yeah.
Don't stop me now. Oh,
But
man.
going for his final Lord Norfair item right now.
Please tell me Toasty just picked up some of those other items in the previous rooms.
Hey, he did.
Okay, good. I was about ready to have a panic attack.
Over here at the Franker Z missiles. Because that's one hot dog.
Hot dog!
Oh, it's interesting laying the power bomb there. I guess it makes it easier because Lord knows I've soft locked trying to get into that little crevice to pick up those Franker Z missiles.
Franker space missiles? Oh. Good fast crumble from Whewty. Yeah, Whewty is not going down without a fight. I love that these runners have just been trading blows back and forth for the majority of the run. It's like witnessing a fantastic gaming match in the form of boxing.
Right, you are. Just
And the high five.
playing their minds out.
Their minds, their hearts, their soul. The best kind of runs you like to see.
Okay, so now that Toasty's done with Upper Norfair, it's gonna go for the Brinstar Cleanup, and I like to say that I don't know, approximately 15 minutes after you pick up X-Ray, you should be done with your run. I'm such a rapper, by the way.
Excuse me.
That's cool. It's cool. I understand that. That's how sick my raps are. That you kind of got a little.
I get choked up because I just can't handle the fire.
But
watch.
Whewty apparently can. He's about to make this. He's about to make all this time up here against Toasty. Toast. You think, now that I think about it, Toasty's like the space ghost of Toast. It's like Space Toast, Toasted Toast, because he speedruns Super Metroid, and Super Metroid takes place in space. All those raps.
Oh, the meta. Antinomy can just spit bars for days. Let's go.
Alright, right here. So, Toasty picked up X-Ray. He should arrive at G4 at like a potentially at a 117. So maybe we're looking at a 127 run. I'm not sure though. It's still early, but
So
I want to use that right now just to kind of gauge.
also that high five. A lot of little high fives going. These are 125 pace. I can agree with that, Maniacal. Both.
Right. Let's go for these final set of rooms here in Brinstar. Here at Backstage. Because that power bomb is backstage, right behind Morph Ball.
That's a clever name. I like that.
There's always really nice, simple names for the Super Metroid rooms.
Like the reverse Slinky.
It's got to be something fantastic to see. Oh, so Whewty had not powerbombed the powerbomb door. He did so now.
Come on, don't let me down, Whewty. I want to see that sink at G4. Continuing the true final boss. I can get behind that. This is so tense. I can feel my heart racing, Sephi. I can feel it. Pounding.
Racing like it's racing against Toasty and Whewty.
Oh, you got that right. And again with the high five. Oh, missing that moonfall though.
It's okay. Good recovery for Toasty. Not forgetting to pick up these missiles. Whewty picked them up on his way up. And this is 125 pace. The moment that you hit up on this elevator, plus or minus 10 minutes later. So I kind of misread the X-ray time. It is going to be 5 minutes. I should have said 12 minutes, not 15 minutes. Because G4 to the end of the run is about 7.
That is right. That is right. Ah, Toasty with the spark coming out of there. Loving it. Oh, Nelly. Whewty. Ever get the feeling Whewty's on full tilt?
No, I don't believe so. He's just as I mentioned before that he is primarily an any percent runner. So this cleanup it might feel really unnatural.
I agree. Beginning to think my dreams of grandeur are sadly been dashed away.
What? Why?
Whewty's still got just a tattle of time to make up, so I don't think we're going to be seeing a synced up G4. Ooh, good freeze though. I'll give Whewty that. That was a good freeze. Not getting that clip to get the super missiles upon the Shine Spark, but still nice and clean.
All right, Toasty. That's a touchdown on some G4.
That would actually give Whewty a chance to tie the game if Toasty decided to go save the animals. Thoughts?
And I'm pretty sure did you see them miss any items? No.
I think they've got everything they need.
Can definitely account for all of them being picked up, but still, the important thing about these 100% runs and races is that you have to verify that your screen at the very end reads 100%.
Indeed, we need that verification to know that it is indeed completed. Oh, we are down to the wire.
Right.
If Toasty doesn't get the baby skip, but Whewty does, I believe that would nearly get them caught up to one another.
Yeah, maybe 40 seconds. 40-second loss if you miss baby skip. But you could make up 10 seconds or so, I think, if you crystal flash to refill.
That's true. Although, oh, they don't really have a whole ton of ammo to expend. Ooh, boy. Toasty with the full missile stacks, though.
Yeah, Toasty is in a really good spot ammo-wise.
Oh. Whewty with the menuing. Oh.
Yeah, you could save time if you're going down an elevator. Just a few frames. Oh, okay, yeah. Toasty looks like he's not gonna go for the skip, which will make baby skip go a little bit faster because it's slower if you attempt it and you don't get it than if you just straight up get nommed on by the Nomtroid.
Oh!
Oh, it's all right.
Oh! Oh, you hate to see it.
It's okay. I didn't expect Toasty to be that chewy, but we're gonna be fine. He's gonna go for the Crystal Flash. Thankfully, he has the ammo to do so. And yeah, we'll still pull ahead against Whewty. So he should be fine. Let's see Whewty's take on the Babby Metroid skip.
And losing more time by using the reserves in that way. Oh, man. Oh, snap, dude!
Excellent display of skipping babies the way that he did. That said, Whewty would be a terrible father. So, that's just my own observation. Otherwise, he makes a fine Super Metroid speedrunner. Excellent Zeb skip. Toasty already to Mother Brain phase 2, and there gets the Crystal Flash to refill.
Oh my gosh. This is... Oh my gosh. This is amazing. This run... I'm going to come out and say this has to be has to be up there, if not one of the greatest matches of a 100% race I've ever seen.
Okay, and Toasty will now just set his health to, well, it was already over 700, but you need a minimum of 700 energy in total in order to get this stand-up glitch.
That's right.
And through this, Toasty is allowed to, I guess in a way, kind of skip Mother Brain Phase 3 almost. Because he will be able to do damage to Mother Brain while this cutscene plays. And the damage will not start counting until, I guess the visual cue you could use is when Mother Brain turns completely gray.
Oh, this is so close, man. Sefty, I'm glad I can commentate this kind of race with you.
Yeah. It is an absolute pleasure to behold, such the sportsmanship, the intense gameplay, the highs and lows of Super Metroid. I mean, I don't know how you feel right now, Palmy, but I just have the utmost admiration for these two.
I do as well. Like, this is amazing.
Can I see Toasty kind of signaling his victory dance with that Samus on his timer? His way to escape? No, he's just gonna chill with the gate right there really quick. Getting jagated a bit.
Jagated and just putting his hand on the fence, just so proud, had to take a moment. What a race.
Yeah. What a race indeed. This is the final stretch. Will Toasty save them their animals? Oh, will he, won't he, will he? No, he just dips. And yep, GG for Toasty.
That was just legendary. A legendary race. I hope that one stays on the books for a long time. That's what a close race feels like between two runners of similar skill. That is just top notch.
Yeah, Toasty finished with an SRL time of 1:26.08, and Whewty just right behind him by 19 seconds. 1:26.27. J's for sure. But wait, there's more. Well, kind of, because we still gotta verify that they got a 100% item completion. But yeah.
And even with Whewty, not, just literally, seconds away. Even in the IRC, Whewty still keeps his head high, cheering off to Toasty, saying, quote, "Good luck next week. Maybe you can shave off 12 minutes or so." Loving it.
I love sarcasm. Wait, oh, that wasn't sarcasm. He was actually being genuine. And hello.
Hello.
Joining us right now on the voices in your heads, the winner, the victor. His name's not Victor though. Toasty.
Hey, good game to Whewty. That was crazy.
Yes. And all that trash talk that you all spoke of. Woo! Really sets a
Yeah,
race.
it was
Seriously,
bloody,
good game.
just cutthroat. You know, Whewty is a guy who I don't really like, and I respect a little bit. So no, I'm just kidding. He's a great guy.
What?
We compete. You know, you win some, we lose. It was really awesome. Like he beat me in one of the qualifiers by like 10 seconds, and then we've been crazy close this whole time. This was
Yeah, why
a
do you have to hold a grudge, Toasty?
You know,
just
it helps me go faster.
nah,
I race angry. Yeah,
you did really, really, really well.
thank you.
Agreed.
I think you'd enjoy this race if you watched it back. But come on, yeah. I mean, what else? How do you feel? You know, you're up against Zenny. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah, I just gotta knock off like 11 minutes or so, and I should be okay in a week. But it's been really fun. I haven't run this category ever, and I think Whewty and I couldn't have asked for a better matchup. But I think Whewty and I are kind of in the same boat. We're really new to this, and we're really evenly matched. It's a blast, and yeah, just I practiced Meridia a lot before the race, and I thought that's where I can hopefully make up time, and it worked kind of okay. Because yeah, my Fantoon was kind of a disaster, but it was good.
Oh
It was
yeah,
crazy.
huh? No, I mean, I'm not gonna NGL, but despite that Fantoon, all that time that you made up, I mean, I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, like you really, even for all the small losses you had, you really joined into it. Also joining us just now is going to be Whewty. Welcome.
Okay, well this is normal. I
GG,
can't be
Whewty.
here. It's definitely on my end.
Yes, Woody.
Yes.
I hear you. Woody?
I think he's got some technicals he's working on.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for commentating this race. I had you guys on a low volume, little background. For some reason I like to listen during the race, but also because I miss items a lot, and you guys would be like, "Oh no, Toasty missed this," and then I'd be like, "Whoa, thank you."
I knew I should have just made a random call out. Oh no! He forgot the 235 missiles.
Yeah.
All the way back down at Lower Norfair on the other side of the E-Tank, Ridley E-Tank.
Toasty.
Oh no,
Scary's missing.
He forgot to space time beam for 999% run. Failed.
Oh no. But yeah, thanks guys. It was really good. Thank you so much for commentating. Hopefully Whewty can hop in here for a sec.
Yeah, I wanna hear the exchange that you two will have. It's gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
But I guess while he's still fixing that up, like, yeah, what are your thoughts now going into this next race then? Are you gonna prep up? Are you gonna take more vitamins?
Well,
Oh.
yeah. I might try to. I'm gonna run the best race I can. It's gonna be fun to race Zenny. That's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna try to just run my own race and get a PB basically, and just use it as an opportunity to focus hard. And yeah, it'll be fun to race Zenny. Crazy good competitor.
Yeah, you definitely put up a good show. That Rock Spark. Oh, there's Whewty. I think, can you hear us now?
Welcome back, Whewty. His icon's glowing.
Yeah. Like I did want to also point out your Croc spike suit, killer strat, by the way. Stupendous. Yeah, it's just that's the type of stuff that honestly people should be on the lookout for. It's like the tiny things, and you did that well. Like, when did you start doing that?
Dude, that's I always go for that spike suit whenever I go to Croc every time. And it's fun when you get it. It's when I don't get it very much, but
Guess
I was
what?
trying to.
I'm
Hello?
here. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Hey, sorry I'm such a moron and can't figure out anything. Oh.
Nonsense. That is not true, Whewty. Welcome in.
What's up, Sephi? Hi, how are you?
We love you, Whewty. We love both of
We
you.
love you too, Woody.
Thanks for all the love. Well,
Right now,
what did I miss?
nothing. I just want to hear, the exchange between you two. Just like, what do you have to say for yourself losing? I'm just kidding. No, what do you have to just say? What do you say?
I feel like anything that was any percent related, I pulled ahead, and anything that was 100% specific, Toasty pulled ahead.
I think that's fair.
I think that's pretty clear. But it was fun. I knew it was going to be very close. Honestly, I thought I was going to be ahead until like lower Norfair. I thought I was going to start getting a little closer, but my Meridia was, I had a really good Brinstar Cleanup. My splits went from like +5 to like -30 from Brinstar Cleanup, and I was freaking out like I definitely must have missed something. And then I just looked up and saw I had 100%, so that's good. I didn't. And then I blew it all in Meridia.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the race chat. I had a slow, and
I did.
Two of which were right side slows. It just was like, oh.
Well, if you do it right, you only need 2.
Wow. I see.
So I had a slow mid, but I'm going to assume that if it was a 4 round, it probably would have been mid, slow.
If you did Meridia right.
Yeah. I don't even know. It was that I got pretty triggered there. Going into Batwoon, and then something funky happened not all of my particles hit. And then the worst part was the room after. I don't know, I really didn't do very well in that room. There were a few parts where it kind of went off the rails, and I think that cost me quite a bit of time.
Now the real question is, what happened at Shack Tool?
I did not mean to kill him. I knew it was I knew it was close. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I think I was maybe trying to select power bombs, and I either didn't press it enough times, or I went past it and tried to recover and press and select power bombs again really fast, but I wasn't in a ball yet, and I hit supers, which really sucked because I didn't have a whole lot of supers at the time. So that left me with 1 for going up the toilet, and I don't really know 100% enough. I was kind of nervous, like, oh man, do I need another one? And then I remembered that I go reverse cack attack alley, and then I knew I was okay. But
I find it interesting.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, it was a really nice point because you guys were synced up right to that point, and Toasty had just had accidentally went into the door underneath them.
Yeah, I still had to get a couple items though up in the aqueduct. Honestly, another thing that really frustrated me is I normally can get all those short charges first try, and I had to take like 4 or 5 tries to get the Main Street missiles, and I had to wait. I had even the aqueduct missiles. That's like a huge window for me, and I totally blew it. I like had to charge like 4 times or something, and that was like the beginning of the end for me. I was getting really frustrated. I knew I would make up some time in Torian, but by the time we were in Blue Brinstar, I saw like on the restream Toasty was where I was at, and I was like, I think that Toasty can face Zenny next week probably.
Yeah, you know what I think happened, Whewty? Is that you were staring at Shack Tool, and you started to see my face on Shack Tool's body. And you wanted to treat me with super, but guess what? You can't You can't shoot me with super. I'm invincible.
Yeah, this is your day, Toasty. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
So
well,
so as
all right.
per our gentleman's agreement, the loser had to leave the Super Metroid community. So this was a big race. I don't know if you guys all knew that or not.
Yeah. It's a lot riding.
Yeah, there was a lot riding on that, but I guess it's up to Toasty if you know, he can kick me out if he wants.
Well, here's a temporary mod for this race. I'd say I override, so you stay.
Ah.
You know, kick out my second best source of SRL points behind Sephi?
Ah, dang it, I don't think so.
No way.
Well, guys, this was a fantastic race, and thank you guys for coming in for an interview. We much appreciate it.
Yeah,
much
that
love,
was
guys.
That was a lot of fun. Good job, Toasty. You. Oh,
No.
this is. Oh, I don't know if I can say this. You played. You're good at this game. Ooh, I said
Oh
it.
my
Ooh.
god.
Wow.
How did that taste? Like vinegar?
Yeah.
That's nasty, dude. That's
It's like-
gross.
It's like watching a movie where the bad guys win is tough.
Never say that again, because that's not true. First of all, I'm just kidding. No. I'm just kidding. I love Whewty, Toasty. Definitely give him a follow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Jokes,
Thank you so much, Paul.
Good job, Toasty. That was a
yeah.
lot of fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks guys
Thank you.
for the commentary, and good luck. Good luck next week, Toasty. I think you can do a lot of practice and maybe shave 11 or 12 minutes off your run, and you'll be looking
Good
to
shit.
put up a good fight.
Yeah, thanks, Whewty. GG. No, that was a blast. I couldn't have asked for a better opponent, like a more fair matchup and a more fun race.
Yeah, I looked.
So that was good.
Our PBs, I think, are 1 second apart, so that's pretty pretty close.
Yeah, thanks so much, man. Thanks, Sephi, for signing up. Sephi's supported me all since I very started this game. So
Yep, same
Oh,
same
but,
here.
yeah.
Sephi was very nice to Baby Whewty, so I appreciate it. And Palmy has gifted me plenty of subs, so appreciate it, Palmy. Thank you so much again. I bought a blow up kiddie pool with all of your donations, so that's nice. But
Right.
anyway, that was fun,
Well,
and I will not speak.
Oh, you're fine. I was going to say, well, thank you. I'm happy to help. And with that, I guess we can conclude this race, and there will be another race here. I'd say, if my memory serves, it looks like we got another race coming up here in just a few minutes. So if you guys want to see more Metroid, stay tuned. And I have to double check on which SG this is going to be on. It may even be on 2. I'd have to make sure about that. But with that, we'll go ahead and conclude this, and we will see you guys in here in a few minutes for yet some more Super Metroid. So we'll see you then, guys.
All right, later, everyone. Thanks for
Take
watching.
care.
have a good night.
See ya.